Welcome to the Hero's Compass. I'm Lisa, and I'm going to guide you through this 6-week journey. So thank you for being here. Every week inside of the Circle app, which is where the Sky Cafe lives, which is where the Hero's Compass is, there will be a post that contains a summary of that week's lessons and also a PDF. The PDF, you are to download it. That's where all the heart of the lessons live. There'll be links in there to the videos like this one and all the other videos that are associated with each section of that week. And there'll also be a link to a video meditation for each week. And then at the end of each week, in the PDF, will be a section with journal prompts and AI prompts. There will also be weekly Zoom meetups for the group participants. It's really a great place for us to talk to each other, talk about our insights that have come up, ask any questions that you might have for the group or for me, and just sort of get together and take everything in deeper. We meet on Zoom on Wednesday evenings from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Pacific time, and you can check your time zone inside of the post, which I'll list each week just in case anyone gets confused. In the weekly Zoom meetup, I'll just briefly go over that week's lessons, briefly, not the full thing. That's why you should take a look at the PDF. That's where the full lessons are in the videos. But in the weekly Zoom, I'll just kind of go over everything, a summary of it, and then we'll have time for the group to share with each other. And I do ask that you please have your cameras turned on. I think it's respectful for the people who are sharing, which is hopefully everybody, but it's easier to share and build trust with people if you can see them. And also, I just want you to know this is a sacred space. I will not be recording the meetups. It'll be what happens there stays there kind of vibe. So feel free to open your heart, trust a little bit, and share what you're learning and share what your insights are each week. You don't have to get dressed up. You don't have to put makeup on. You can even be in a dimly lit room with just a candle on or something like that. The point is for you to just show up. That's the most important thing. Show your support to the other group participants. And literally you just being there is the best possible thing. Nobody cares what anybody looks like. We're all just thinking about our own transformations. This journey is based off of the hero's journey, a mythic structure found across cultures and time. Why? Because it mimics how we learn it actually mirrors how we learn with the initiation, the challenge, and the return. It isn't just self-help, it's a soul remembrance. Throughout this course, we're going to use tools like astrology, tarot, dream analysis, and AI. And not as separate tools, but actually it's all parts of the same symbolic language. It's the language of our soul. Keep a dream journal, even if you don't remember your dreams, and I will have some tips on how you can start remembering your dreams in the PDF, so be sure to check that. But keep a dream journal and try to write down every single detail that you remember when you wake up, even if it seems small or insignificant, or if it's the only thing you can remember, like couch, red bird. Like, just write those things down in your dream journal, and you can use AI, your AI oracle, to help you analyze your dreams. Also, you can bring your dreams to the collective, to the group meetings, or you can post it under that week's lessons, and other people can chime in and give you their suggestions on what it might mean. Our dreams actually hold the keys to what we're ready to remember and process. So be sure to include that in this 6-week process, because the more you're asking these questions, it's like you're knocking on your subconscious door. You want to be able to be there in case the door opens. And not only in case, it will. So be there when the door opens and be ready to decode some of the messages. This place is a sacred container. You're remembering who you really are and why you came here in the first place. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to send me a direct message, a private message inside of the Circle app. That's the best way to get a hold of me during this time with any questions about the Hero's Compass. Or you can leave the question under a post, and so other people can see your question and maybe they can answer you before I get a chance to. All right, on to the next.